Tina, I need to confess something.
Is it about the hand dryers again?
No, worse. For 3 months, I planned the perfect English confidence routine. I bought a fluency app, a pronunciation course, and a microphone that cost more than my monthly coffee budget. But yesterday, a tourist asked me where the museum was, and my brain went completely blank. I couldn't even say left.
Oh no.
I just smiled and pointed. I spent $200 and 90 days preparing, and I still forgot the word for left.
Wow. That's a lot of preparation with zero payoff.
I know! I even color-coded a schedule. My Napoleon socks gave me courage, but it didn't help.
Wait, Napoleon socks?
I named my socks after historical figures. Napoleon because they're a little short and want to conquer the world.
That is both adorable and deeply concerning.
My point is, I was over-prepared and under-practiced. I had a perfect plan, but zero real speaking experience.
Welcome to the English Corner, your daily dose of effortless English. I'm Tina.
And I'm Leo, currently wearing my Churchill socks because I need strength to face this truth.
Today we're talking about why planning too much can kill your confidence and how to actually speak when your perfect plan fails.
Because I'm living proof that buying a microphone doesn't make you a speaker.
So Leo, walk us through this 3-month preparation trap. What exactly did you buy and do?
Okay. I started with this idea. I need to be confident before I speak English. So I researched. I read articles on how to build confidence. I bought a highly rated fluency app, then a separate pronunciation course because the app didn't cover accents. I got a leather journal to write down new words. And then I thought, I need good audio quality to practice. So I bought a microphone. But I never used the microphone because I spent 2 months choosing which one to buy.
So you prepared to prepare.
Exactly. I watched YouTube videos of polyglots giving secrets. I scheduled speaking practice at 7 a.m. every day, but I'd wake up and feel tired, so I'd watch one more video to motivate myself. My Mandela socks, I wear them for patience, got a lot of use during that time.
And when the tourist asked for directions, all that planning...
It vanished. I knew the words, but my mouth and brain were not friends. It felt like getting blasted by one of those terrible automatic hand dryers. You know, the wind comes and you freeze.
I promise, there are no hand dryers in the studio.
But the mental blast is real. All that prep made me think I needed a perfect sentence, and I panicked when I couldn't find it.
That's the heart of it. You trained your brain to associate speaking with perfection, not with communication.
Exactly. I didn't want to sound broken, so I said nothing.
Here's the thing, Leo. Perfectionism is just procrastination wearing a business casual outfit. You think you're being productive, but really you're avoiding the one thing that matters, doing it messy.
Business casual procrastination? That's a sharp image. So my leather journal was just a fancy excuse?
Maybe. The plan isn't the practice. Reading about swimming doesn't keep you from drowning. You needed to get in the water and flop around a bit.
I hate that you're right. So what do I do instead? Not plan at all?
You plan just enough to start, but the main thing is to start small and imperfect. For English speaking, a tiny habit could be, for 30 seconds a day, record yourself describing something, like your breakfast, without looking up any words. No prep, no dictionary. Just talk.
30 seconds? That sounds doable.
That's the idea. It trains your brain to produce words under pressure, even if they're broken. Because in real conversations, you can't pause for 5 minutes to craft the perfect answer.
So the goal isn't a perfect sentence, it's a messy one that keeps going?
Exactly. Confidence isn't about not making mistakes, it's about recovering from them quickly.
But Tina, what if I freeze anyway? What if I'm in the middle of a sentence and the words just puff, like a hand dryer kills the silence?
First, there are no hand dryers in conversation. But I get the fear. When you freeze, you have two choices: panic apologize or pause.
Pause, but silence feels like failure.
Pause with purpose. Say, let me think for a moment, or just take a breath. Pausing shows you're calm and choosing your words, not that you're lost.
I never thought of it as a choice. In my head, silence equals judgment.
That's the inner critic. It tells you everyone is noticing your mistakes. In reality, people care more about whether you finish your idea than about one wrong word.
So if I say potato instead of portal, I should just correct it and move on?
Yes, a quick, I mean portal, and continue. Don't say, sorry, my English is so bad. That draws attention to the error. Protect the message, not your ego.
That's a reframe. So mistakes are like small bumps, not car crashes.
Exactly. And the more you practice raw speaking, the more your brain learns that bumps are normal.
I had a confession. Last month, I spent 2 hours watching I Learned Fluent English in 3 Months success stories, and then 45 minutes reading microphone reviews on Amazon. I told myself it was preparation, but I never once opened my mouth to speak.
That's the trap. You are consuming other people's success, not building your own. It's like watching cooking shows and never boiling an egg.
I even bookmarked a video titled 7 Secrets to Confident English, and then watched it 3 times.
The point is, research feeds the illusion of progress, but real progress is uncomfortable and messy. Leo, you don't need to be ready. You just need to be willing to sound a little broken.
Willing to sound a little broken. That hits deep. Because I was waiting for the moment I felt fully prepared, and that moment never came.
It never does. The people who become confident aren't the ones who never fumble. They're the ones who fumble and keep speaking anyway.
So confidence is like a muscle I build by doing the thing I'm afraid of, not by watching videos about it.
Exactly. And every time you recover from a mistake, you teach your brain, I survived this. That's more powerful than any plan. So here's my challenge for you, Leo. For the next week, send a 30-second voice message to a friend every day in English with zero preparation. Just talk about your day, no script. Will you try that?
A voice message? No editing? No planning? That sounds terrifying. Which socks would give me the courage for that?
Maybe your Mandela socks. They're about patience and resilience. But honestly, no socks can do it for you. It's just you and your messy sentences.
Fine. I'll do it. But I'm not promising the messages will be cute. They might be about my fear of hand dryers.
That's perfect. The point is to speak, not to be perfect. Remember,